Alright, anime fans. The gates of heaven are cracking open, the air's thick with blood and cosmos, and tonight we ride straight into the final battlefield of gods and men. This is Saint Seiya, Hades chapter, Elysion, the blazing end of a saga that took everything pure, everything painful, and turned it into divine war. You think you've seen saints fight before? Nah. This right here is where mortals punch gods in the damn face, so let's roll through the fire, like true men, and pay tribute to one of the most epic finales ever animated. Saint Seiya Hades chapter Elysion isn't a chapter, it's a judgment day. After marching through hell, the bronze saints finally break through the gates of the underworld, stepping into Elysion, the sacred garden of the gods. It's beautiful, yes, but beauty here is death disguised in gold. Every step, every breath in this world tests not just strength, but soul. This ain't about revenge or heroics anymore. This is the final stand. 5 battered warriors taking on immortals, knowing damn well they probably won't make it back. But that's what makes it so powerful. They fight anyway, because that's what saints do. The story continues after Inferno Arc. After clawing their way out of the Inferno, Seiya, Shiryu, Hyuga, Shun, and Ikki arrive in Elysion to stop Hades from erasing humanity itself. But the second they step foot in that divine realm, they realize they're ants standing in the court of gods. They face Thanatos, the god of death, whose power can shred souls with a flick of his wrist. And Hypnos, the god of sleep, calm as a grave and twice as cold. These aren't villains, they're forces of nature. Yet, even when crushed, bleeding, and broken, the saints refuse to kneel. Seiya's armor shatters, his bones are dust, but that cosmos inside him, it burns hotter than creation itself. That's when the god cloths appear. Divine armor born from pure willpower, proof that even the gods can't cage human spirit. This is no longer man versus god. It's hope versus fate, soul versus eternity, and the gods are finally scared. In this arc, even more terrifying characters show up, like the twin god servants and divine Elysion soldiers. These aren't your run-of-the-mill foot soldiers, these are divine beings guarding the sacred paradise. They stand as extensions of Thanatos and Hypnos' will. Even their presence radiates godly energy, the kind that burns saints to dust if they take one wrong step. They're not here to fight for glory. They're here to ensure no mortal dirties the realm of the gods. And yet, the bronze saints, mere humans, dare to challenge that divine hierarchy. That's what makes this chapter legendary. Then we have Pandora, the tragic keeper of Hades' army. While not brand new, Pandora takes her final stand here, a woman torn between loyalty and regret. Once the one who awakened Hades' specters, now she faces the truth of her sins. She defies the gods themselves, standing against the very power she served. It's redemption soaked in tragedy, and it hits hard. She's not just a servant, she's a soul who finally breaks free from the chains of the underworld. Then we have Thanatos, cold, arrogant, divine, and when Seiya finally decks him, you feel that satisfaction in your soul, honestly. We also have Hypnos, calm like a whisper before a storm, but his power feels, well, infinite. And Athena, the eternal light. Not just a goddess, she's the soul that fuels every cosmos, the reason these men keep rising. Each one stands as a pillar of what Saint Seiya represents: honor, sacrifice, and undying faith. Coming to the battles, the Elysion chapter doesn't waste a single breath. The battles are mythical carnage. The saints take on divine beings in a clash that feels like totally biblical. We get battles like Seiya versus Thanatos, pure chaos, honestly. Thanatos mocks him, breaks his armor, and still, the guy just keeps swinging. When Seiya awakens the Pegasus Godcloth, the screen explodes in light. It's not just a transformation, it's a statement. Mankind bows to no one. Ikki's entrance is straight up metal. The Phoenix returns from oblivion, fire bursting, defying death itself just to back up his brother. And we get to witness the final confrontation, Seiya versus Hades, is cosmic rage and heartbreak all in one. The stakes aren't just Earth, it's existence itself. Every blow shakes the stars. This isn't a tournament, this is myth-turned-war. Every fight drips with emotion, sacrifice, and divine fury. Now coming to the animation and music. Well, this arc outdone itself. The animation. Heavenly. Elysion's landscapes glow like dreamscapes, soft light hiding deadly beauty. The god cloths shimmer like living galaxies, every frame painted with reverence. And the music. Man, those orchestral scores hit like divine thunder. Strings cry, choirs rise, and drums march like the end of the world. When Seiya launches that final spirit punch, the soundtrack just screams triumph. Its elegance, mixed with brutality, the art of war drawn in gold and blood. Coming to the themes, Elysion is about one thing, defiance. It asks, can mortals challenge the divine? Can imperfect, fragile humans stand toe-to-toe with creation itself and not break? And Seiya's answer is a screaming, bleeding yes. It's about faith that outlives flesh, hope that doesn't need wings, and courage that burns brighter than heaven's light. It's about friendship, sacrifice, and the unshakable truth that spirit beats destiny every damn time. Now, why it's worth watching? Well, because this is the grand finale of one of anime's greatest mythologies. It's not just the end of Saint Seiya, it's the peak of what shonen stood for in its purest, rawest form. Saint Seiya, Hades chapter. Elysion isn't a sequel, it's a crescendo. It's where mortal hands reach for the sun and dare to grab it. It's where every tear, every scar, every battle finally finds meaning. So if you've ever wanted to feel what true passion in anime looks like, watch this. Because in Elysion, Seiya and his brothers didn't just fight gods, they made the heavens bleed. And that, my friends, is what makes this final chapter a goddamn masterpiece, a warrior's hymn written in fire, and a tribute to the legendary spirit of Masami Kurumada's universe. Now tell me, anime fans, you ready to raise your cosmos? That's it for today. Hit that subscribe button for more underrated anime content, and I'll catch you in the next one, my golden saints. Fight for Athena.